Okay, so for those of you who have not read Nicole's question, I'm just going to take a minute to read it out. Here goes. It's a little bit of a mouthful. I would appreciate a little shove in the right direction. I bought a car detailing on Groupon a few weeks ago and I have been so excited about it. Planning on when I can go and get a clean, shiny car. I went to the same place 2 years ago and it was awesome, and I have even recommended other people to it. Then last week, someone posted on Facebook a warning about this place, that the guy charges over the Groupon voucher, and when they didn't pay, he refused to give them their car keys. He was rude, aggressive, and the police were eventually called. I saw this, so I can't change it. Last night I had this long, convoluted dream based on my going there, and I'm sure you can imagine how crazy and negative it was because I'm not going into details. Actually, I can imagine how crazy it is because I know you, Nicole. But I was in the middle of this intense dream when my alarm went off this morning. Thank God for alarms. I don't want this to affect my experience. I know focusing on the negative story is doing this. I thought if I pre-paved a positive experience, it would help. But I feel like I'm doing this because of my negative thoughts. Is that enough? Any other suggestions? I am really, really wanting a shiny, clean car. Oh my God. Nicole, I love you so much. First of all, thank you. This is such a fabulous question. Okay, and it's really very simple. You're going to laugh at yourself in a minute, Nicole, because you know this. But that's okay. I don't mind laughing at you. All right. So think about it just for 1 second. Whatever experience someone gets is in response to their vibration. Let me slow it down even more, excruciatingly slow, and say it again. Whatever someone else receives as a manifestation has to do with where they are on the emotional scale. So the person who posted on Facebook that they had a horrible experience, they manifested it because where they were on the emotional scale. It has nothing to do with you. I used to tell my father this all the time because he was so scared. When he visited me in Canada, he stayed with me for 2 years prior to making his transition, and his constant fear was that he would go to emerge and the worst doctor in the world would show up. And I used to tell him, the day you go to emerge, the worst doctor in the world might be feeling brilliant and might perform to a brilliant new standard for himself and everyone else. Because if you're high on the emotional scale, the person who shows up has got to be someone who looks after you to the best and better. And if you're not positive, my dear father, then the best doctor, the best in the whole world, will show up and do his worst. So stop it. Anyway, same thing applies to you. What someone else got is a result of where they were on the emotional scale. Disregard it. Because it depends on what was going on in their life, and whatever was going on in their life was mirrored in the experience they had. That same person can turn around and be amazing to the next customer, was probably amazing to the 10 that came before, but not for this one. because this one wasn't having a good day. That's all. And you, Nicole, my beautiful, always smiling, fun Nicole, that's not you. That's it. That's it. You want a shiny, clean car? You're going to get a shiny, clean car. It has nothing to do with anyone else. It only ever has to do with you. Put yourself high on the emotional scale and expect the best, and tell yourself, because we want to erase what you saw on Facebook. You erase what you saw on Facebook by telling yourself that if someone else has a bad experience, it has nothing to do with me. It has only and solely to do with that person and what they manifested because of where they were on the emotional scale. Their belief system. They probably, who knows? Have they had previous bad experiences with Groupon? Have they had previous bad experiences with other detailers? Who knows if they've just had a bad day at work? Who knows? It could be any number of things. But their belief system, their expectations, where they are on the emotional scale, created what happened to them. And it does not have to happen to you. So, thank you again, Nicole. That was a lovely question. I had so much fun when I read your comment, and I had fun responding. And I hope that this helps you to find your sea legs on the emotional scale, your stability, and that you have an amazing experience with your detailing job. I want you to come back and tell us about it. Bye for now.